Ellie, hi there. Okay, here are the things that we covered today. The main one is to play major scales on individual strings. So the 12th fret is your octave fret. That's why there's a double dot. Okay, and the major scale has a half step between 3 and 4 and 7 and 8. And when you go minor, you can do that on all 6 strings. Fill out your note grid with those. And when you go minor, you flatten 3 of those scale degrees. So you flatten the 3rd, the 6th, and the 7th, like this. 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, 8. Okay. Now if you translate those scales to the low E string, here's your major scale. Now we're going to play your first diatonic series, and that's just the series of 7 chords in a key, but we're going to leave out 7 because 7 is a diminished chord and we don't want to deal with it quite yet. So if you start with 1, 4, and 5 are major, 2, 3, and 6 are minor. So here's E major, F sharp minor is 2, G sharp minor is 3, A major is 4, B major is 5, and C sharp minor is 6. And I can descend. Okay. One way to do that is to separate out the root note, which is the lowest note, to convince your mind that the root is always on the 6th string when you're playing the series in E. Let me show you what I mean. Now we're going to switch to the key of A, and we're going to play an A major, that's our 1 chord, B minor is 2, C sharp minor is 3, now this is your least favorite chord, D major is 4. I'm going to flatten your ring finger so it covers up the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. And you don't worry about the high E with this chord. Then the 5th chord is E major, and the 6th chord is F sharp minor. You can descend. That's the flat finger A that I mentioned to you. It's very common. So now do it while separating the root note out. Okay. I think that's most of what we've covered. So the 1, 4, and 5 are major, the 2, 3, and 6 are minor. In the major scale, the half steps between 3 and 4 and 7 and 8. To go to minor, you flatten the 3rd, 6th, and 7th. And that's it. We'll work on fingerings and other things next week. Okay, have fun.